What's up, you guys? Random here. Today we're back with my 570 Polaris. So we've had some issue with this. This is kind of another issue problem that we've had. So we'll start up here at the front. The one issue on the top front right here is these. They're flimsy, and you ain't even gotta pull the pin. They're super flimsy. As you can see by that. I can just pull that one. And no, the pins weren't popped. Another one is CV boots busting. That one right there I actually covered in another video. It's actually busted, as you can see right there. Right now we can't drive it because of it. We've got dirt in there because we took it mudding, as you can see. Another issue is that I've had, at least. I've had it a few times. Is if I'm running this thing for a little while, the brakes start to drag. We haven't figured that out, but it's all brakes are dragging on it, and we don't know why, but they're dragging. You can actually kind of, don't know if you can now, but usually you can see the brake dust. Now this tire right here is because of me. As you can see, that's a tire plug. That one right there, as you can see, is flat, and nothing has been done to it of what we know of. The thing what we're looking at is the bead has gotten garbage in it. But where we live, I mean, you can see. Another thing, this is an everything video almost. It's like my 1,500 mile review. A good thing about it is it may be limited, but it'll have almost all the power in the world for you in this. It does decent in the mud. It'll spin tires if you slam the pedal in from stopped. Mainly because of that meat. In our last video, you seen that we had the big tires. We converted it back to stock. For me, it's a nice machine. It's actually plush. If you're going over some hard bumps. The interior is nice. One thing is these batteries from Polaris, they're not that great. And another thing is if we pop this, I hate that. They could have just took it and go ahead and brought it up, or brought it out somewhere else, so you could actually go mudding in this. If you're buying this for a farm, you're going to want to be able to hit through some mud holes, and then more. So if you want to go through a mud hole, you have to be like here for mud holes because of everything. But I mean, for a one-cylinder motor, it's fine. But, and now that we've got, hang on, I have to check real fast how many miles we have on it. We have, getting it again. It's got 228 hours on it. 1,466 miles on it. I mean, for that many miles, and at that point, I'd say about the 800 mile mark, you're abusing this trail riding and all that. And what I think it is a seal has gotten loose in here, and when you crank it up after it being sat for like a few, little while, you'll smell gas. And it's probably turned up a little bit. I don't know exactly how much power this thing's making, but yeah. it's good. Another thing is that. See those? A stick. I've actually had this happen already. A stick comes up and lodges onto those and will break them. So they need a skid plate right here, which I'm sure is a factor. But people buying these for farms and stuff, they need to have them stock on it. And another thing is this lift mechanism, once it gets dirt in it, it's super hard. Like, and another thing, you see this little cap right here? You would think they'd make the dipstick right there. But no, they didn't. They had to make that dipstick right there, where it's hard to get. One thing I want to do to this is take the muffler off right there. And it don't look like it's got cats, but which cats aren't fine. Cats are fine. It don't have an O2 sensor. But this thing was straight piped. It sound mean. But tires that come on it are 4-plies. They suck. Springs are okay. And this front brush guard, this thing will rust. It's not good. The screws will start coming out. And it's got gaps right there. It wasn't fully welded. Started rusting. I mean, there's minor imperfections. Right there should have been a thing so I don't sit there and do that. That one down there is gotten loose. I mean, for 12 grand, you're getting what you're getting. Cool's nice. You can also tell when you're needing a... I'll go ahead and open this right here. You can tell when you're needing a breather cleaning because it'll start heating through the moon. I mean, yeah, that's dirty. You can just look at it and tell. But I live in Florida. We get rain and we'll have dry seasons. That's just the thing about living in Florida, is you don't know your weather. It's back on. Let's leave that up. I mean, it's a nice machine. It's got its positives and its negatives. One thing I wish is when it comes from the factory, it'd be just a smidge higher with longer CVs. And so you can lift it if you're in the country and you get a lot of water and you want to send it. You know, you just got to send it. Like, see right here? My dad keeps avoiding it. But he thinks you have to cut the bed to put snorkels here. You don't. This is the actual breather box of what I'm sure of. I was pointing over there, but this is the breather box. This, you can put snorkels within, and it'd actually be pretty darn cool. Have snorkels run out of that, past this part of the bed, and up, so you can send it through a mud hole. Now another thing is they need to come stock with windshields. I'm sure it's you can add it as an option, but they're so expensive that a lot of people that aren't, you know, don't have a lot of money for this is struggling in. I mean, I get it. They're trying to make a buck. But they could at least make it like $100 or something. They're not bad. For us, a windshield in the cold and rain is amazing. Because these things will. And they need to have it. I know this is the base model too. But they need to make it already ECU flashed. Because people want to go to fast. So, that's going to be the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. and see you next time.